Hi, what's up, y'all? Me as me, Broman 2.0. Now look, it's this video that's about it's pretty much by this YouTuber named N/A/R Media, right? N/A/R Media, right? And yeah. And I pretty much got to talk about this new video that he posted. It's called Xenoverse 2 is not a real fighting game. Explain. Now, I do agree that like Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 is not a real fighting game. We just gotta be real. Like real fighting games are like Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, Tekken, you know what I'm saying, Virtual Fighter. Those are real fighting games. You see what I'm saying? Like those are real fighting games. This right here is just like an arena fighter. You know what I'm saying? So let's not call it a real fighting game. Let's just call it an arena fighter game. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause if you hear somebody go around saying that this is like a real fighting game, they lying. Cause like a real fighting game follows the traditions of like you side scrolling. Basically, what like you got two characters that are on the ground, and you got like the screen that's in front of them, and they just moving side to side to side fighting. Y'all know how Street Fighter is. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Like, come on now. Y'all know what Street Fighter is. If y'all know how Street Fighter play and Tekken play, then those are real fighting games. And they don't have to be just those games. It could be like any game that just has the same setting of games of fighting. Like Fighter Z, Fighter Z, I've been saying plenty, even though like that has like kind of the traditional thing of like a fighting game, it's not a real fighting game because it's like all you're just doing is just rushing in. You're hitting. It's like it's different. Like it ain't. It's a real fighting game, but it's like I don't know. Like the competitive scene wasn't as big as Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat and stuff like that. Like Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, and Tekken, all those are all those series are real fighting games because it's like you got zoning, you got sidestepping. You know what I'm saying? Like in Tekken, you could make your nigga go to the side. You know what I'm saying? Instead of going forward and back, you can make your nigga walk to the side like this. You know what I'm saying? Walk to the side like that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Gotta. I'm up here trying to copy what Tekken be doing. They be. Bro, hold on. If y'all ever play Tekken, bro, y'all know what I'm talking about. You have a nigga there. They'll be side stepping to the side like that joke, bro. It's funny, bro. If y'all know what I'm talking about, bro, y'all know what I'm talking about. It's kind of like see Tekken is more like if you was like in a real fight, like you'll be able to move to the side. You won't be going forward and back. See in Street Fighter you go forward and back. In Mortal Kombat you going forward and back and jumping and stuff and turning around and you in like a straight line. You fighting in a straight line. In Street Fighter, you ain't fighting in a straight line. I mean, not Street Fighter, but in Mortal Kombat, not Mortal Kombat, but in Tekken, you not fighting in the straight line. You can move to the side. You know what I'm saying? You could do that. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all know what I mean. Y'all know what I mean. Y'all seen Tekken before. Y'all know how them niggas be doing. Shout outs to Harada though. Shout outs to Harada though. That nigga he the goat. He the goat. You know what I'm saying? He the goat. But anyway, yeah. But now he explained in the video that NYA yeah N/A/R pretty much explained it like like Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 like it ain't a real fighting game. And the reason why he said it is not a real fighting game is that I'm actually about to play it for y'all. As a matter of fact, I'm about to play it for y'all real quick. Y'all gonna hear. Hold up. It's taking me a while, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Bam. I'm up here trying to find a video, man. Actually, it ain't his newest video. It's just like the video that he uploaded 5 days ago. That's what it was. I don't know why I said it was his new video. Maximilian made a new video. Alright, here you go. Golly, man. Hold up, y'all. Hold up. I hate it, man, when the junk like be. Yeah, y'all, man. Something ain't right, man. Hold up. Junk acting weird. Alright.
That sucks. That is good at this game, right? Want to let everybody know, and the people that do think that they're good at this game is completely flawed in every single degree. In this video, I'm going to explain why. I am not a hater. I can take a loss, but what I can't stand is losing to very petty stuff. This game isn't really, this game isn't a real fighting game. Of course, this game has fighting game mechanics, but there's stuff in the game.
Now, y'all heard what he said, right? I want y'all to understand, right? Listen. I want y'all to understand that. Golly, man. Why in the world? Why the world like YouTube acting slow? Alright, hold on, wait a minute, y'all. Hold on. Cause YouTube wanted to act slow. Alright. Yeah, cause I had to like you know. Alright. Nah, wait a minute. Now y'all heard what he said. Now when he had said that like Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 is not a real fighting game, which is true. We gotta be real, y'all. Like I said before, if it ain't Tekken, if it ain't games where you not on the ground and you not moving forward or like moving to the side, and it's not like a, you know what I'm saying? Cause see, in Dragon Ball Fighter Z, not Dragon Ball Fighter Z, but in Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, you're flying around, so it's not like a real fighting game. Real fighting games, you don't fly around. You're basically on the ground. You got your side step. You got the thing like you can move around. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know how Tekken play. You know what I'm saying? Like you got the little. I can't really. If I had a camera, y'all would know how y'all be laughing at how I'm moving, but that's how Tekken be moving. They be moving like they be moving, bro. Like I'm telling you, man, them side steps and them them back dashes and stuff. They be killing that jump. Like it be niggas, man. I be playing niggas on that jump, man. I be getting my tail whooped. I used to get mad at that jump, but like, bro, now if I went back to Tekken, I wouldn't get mad at it because I think it's funny when they do that. Like that jump is funny to me, bro. But they be killing it though. They be killing it. You know what I'm saying? They be killing it. But yeah, anyway, let's just you know what I'm saying?
I can take a loss, but what I can't stand is losing to very petty stuff. This game isn't a real fighting game. Of course, this game has fighting game mechanics, but there's stuff in the game that seems to negate everything that the other person has. So for me, for instance, I have, the basic.
Okay, so bro, I agree with what you saying. N/A/R medium when you had said that like that it's not a real fighting game. But what I don't believe is the fact that like you said that there's like that there's like moves that like that can negate other moves. Now, bro, if I don't know if you have played like real fighting games, but bro, in Tekken in Street Fighter 6, they have like this thing that's called like a drive impact or something like that. And bro, the drive impact and like the drive dashes and stuff. Y'all know what I'm talking about. It's like a side dash. It's like a side step, right? Where you stepping. You know what I'm saying? Like doing back dash and side stepping the jump. And it's where like they'll make this paint thing go up, but it's like a real quick dash move, and nobody can get through that. It's like once you in the combo and somebody hit that, they can just combo like over and over and over and over and over again. Just keep the combo going. I haven't figured out how to do it, but it's like a drive punish or something like that. I forgot what it is, but there's moves like that that's like in Street Fighter 6 to where like you cannot negate it at all. In Tekken 7, there's a move that's called like a counter. Well, literally, if somebody hitting you, you could just hit the counter hit and you could just go straight through it every time. You could just go straight through it every time, unless they kicking you in the leg or something. You can't go through it. Like if you trying to hit through the middle or the top, you ain't gonna be able to go through it. Especially if they already in the middle of doing the counter hit. So it's like it just depends on like like the fact that like you said that like that like people have moves that can like that are like overpowered. Like my nigga, you have like other moves in real fighting games that are like that. You just have to find a way around them so you can hit them before like they start doing the move like that. Like it's ways like, bro, I kid you not, bro, I bet you there's a way to beat how should I put it? I bet you there's a way to beat the meteor crash, and the meteor crash is pretty good in Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. It's pretty good because you could literally combo with that jump. Like you could just start comboing with square, and all of a sudden just switch to meteor crash, and you could just start doing that. And you can hit like if you got like another little combo thing, you can hit that along with the meteor crash while you're doing it, and it's like. Basically, if you hit like one move, you can go to another move. Basically, that's how it is in Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. Especially if you got them in a combo, bro. And Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 is like like they got like this little easy combo center thing where like once you keep hitting square all of a sudden and finish your square combo, right after you finish your square combo, hit X, you will automatically teleport where they at. You can just keep hitting square, you know what I'm saying, to continue the combo. And it's easy to get like an infinite combo in Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. It's like it's no stopping you at that point. Like they'll let you do an infinite. Like literally, if you go into training and let the character stand, they'll let you do an infinite. So it's like, I mean, my nigga, it's not like, you know what I'm saying, like, But yeah, let's just go ahead and continue.
My favorite move, Ray Strike. So let's start with that evil Ray Strike. All right. I was fighting against a guy, right? So normally, when I hit the evil Ray Strike, I should have enough time to... This guy had a super soul. So I'm gonna restart. This guy had a super soul. So I hit him with this. And he immediately came back under like 10 seconds. It came back. So me hitting this and parting this out of that. So and then not only and I lost to this guy multiple times. I was trying to beat him.
Okay, so bro, first of all, right, Like the fact that you said, okay, this nigga hit like a evil ray strike. If y'all don't know the evil ray strike, the evil ray strike in Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 is literally a move where like it takes away all your stamina. It head butts you. You could be blocking that jump will still go through. You have to literally backstep or juke that junk in order to get out of the way of it. You can't just like block and think that like you're not gonna get hit, because it will still go through a block. You could go in like the little move set. It would tell you that it's like a unblockable move. Nah, this is the problem. What I have, this is the problem that I have with what he's saying right here. Okay, so bro, okay, pretty much he said that like, you know what I'm saying, he did like a little evil ray strike, and he pretty much like was about to do a blast right after that, knocking the person away, also knocking their stamina away, but also hitting a blast, you know what I'm saying, to add more to that. So look, if you don't know, bro, any blast move or anything, bro, once somebody hit like a limit burst, while you're doing a blast, the limit burst will go through that. It's like an invulnerable type move. Like while you're charging to go in like the burst, if somebody hitting you with a secret move, it won't affect you. I don't know if you don't know that, cause I've done that plenty of times with what was it, Dragonfly. Dragonfly will even tell you that like if somebody doing like let's say like somebody doing the Kamehameha, and while you doing the Kamehameha, while the Kamehameha is hitting you, you hit like your limit burst. The limit burst will go through that. You won't get damaged at all while you charging and going to the limit burst. Y'all know how to let animation go. But while somebody doing the Kamehameha, and like you know what I'm saying, and like they hit the little limit burst, like the limit burst will go through that. I don't know, like it always has been like that in Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 from what I've known. Ever since I started playing way back, and I've started playing like I've been playing Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 for years. So it's like, and I'm never gonna delete this game. I'm always gonna keep Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. Like that's my go-to game. Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 and what is it? Warframe. Both of those are like my favorite games to play right now. That and sometimes I play Street Fighter 6. You know what I'm saying? Now Street Fighter 6 is what you call a real fighting game. You know what I'm saying? Like Mortal Kombat is what you call a real fighting game. Tekken is what you call a real fighting game. Tekken, you got niggas like that's doing like, you got niggas that's moving around like that, bro. Like you got niggas that's like, they be trying to like, you know what I'm saying? Those are real fighting games. Those are games where you really gotta think on. You know what I'm saying? Like in Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, you know what I'm saying? You hit square and hit S at the same time. Somebody doing their secret move, boom, knock them right out of that secret move, knock all their stamina down. You don't have to worry about nothing. You go in Street Fighter, man, you gotta block a nigga's secret move, my nigga. Like, but they don't play that over there in them Street Fighter streets, boy. They'll gang up on you in Street Fighter, man. What you talking about? Come on, bro. They ain't gonna have that in no arena fighter. Arena fighters, man, they build different, bro. Arena fighters, man, that's the little baby work. That's a little baby work. You know what I'm saying? They got it well, like you got moves to counter secret moves. In Street Fighter, man, you gotta block a nigga secret move, bro. If you don't, man, you knocked out. It is what it is. It's like a real fight. You don't block, man, you knocked out. Hey, it's the truth. Play Street Fighter, y'all know what I'm talking about. You don't block, you get knocked. It is what it is. In Tekken, you don't block, you get knocked. You don't hit that little what is it? That little burning attack? The little heat gauge? You get knocked. It is what it is, y'all. But yo, let's just continue with the video though. Let's just continue with the video.
These antics, like his normal I lost to people like that. I think that's dope. a certain power or a certain advantage over a certain character, and for you to call that other person trash, it's really bad.
Okay, so y'all look, listen. If I'm gonna leave a link in the description down below to this video that I'm reacting to, which y'all can't really see, but it's like I'm really watching it. So it's like I'll leave a link in the description down below to the video of by N/A/R Media, and pretty much y'all N/A/R Media, right? I know, bro, like that. It's gonna be moves in this game where like it's gonna be off of some cap. Like in general, if you talking about real fighting game standards, yes, like stuff like this is not gonna be in a real fighting game. It will be unfair in a real fighting game. But bruh, you gotta understand, but this is Dragon Ball. This is why I say Dragon Ball Fighter Z is not like a real fighting game. And I really do believe, like, even though it's like made like got the traditional fighting game setup, it's not made like a real fighting game. Like anybody can pick it up and play it. Street Fighter, everybody can't pick that junk up and play it. Mortal Kombat, everybody can't pick that junk up and play it. Tekken, everybody can't pick up that junk and play it. You gotta really know what you're doing in them games. And the part where he's complaining about, like, there's like a move where, like, you know what I'm saying, where, like, you know, like it's gonna give you like a one up on the person. My nigga, is Dragon Ball. You have weak secret moves and you have strong secret moves. You like a nigga do a Hakai on you. If they had Hakai in this game and somebody did a Hakai on you, you'll be dead. It's straight up, it's Dragon Ball, my nigga. They've been doing this for years. Even in the old games, they had OP moves. Y'all see what I'm saying? In the old games, they had OP moves. So it's like, why y'all about to like say like some? Hold on, y'all. Hold on.
Microphone on.
Yeah, I'm back. But anyway, like I was saying, y'all, yeah, like, yeah, they been doing this in Dragon Ball for years, y'all. Like, I feel like what he's saying is like, is nothing new. Like, that junk, like, right there, like, the fact that, like, he complaining about, like, the fact that, like, oh, like, it's gonna get, the fact that, like, there's moves that's giving, like, an advantage to the other person. Like, nigga, if you play the game and try to win that specific move, then you might have it. It's like, bro, this is Dragon Ball. They've been, every game that, I don't know not one Dragon Ball game that does not have an OP move in it. Every Dragon Ball game has had, like, an OP move in it, y'all. So it's like the fact that this nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like the fact that this nigga, like, you know, like, complaining about, like, certain moves that people could have that give them an advantage. Like Dragon Ball, cadence, any type of Dragon Ball game, a cadence to every, like, what is it? To every, like, you know, individual, to where, like, you know, you don't have to, like, think as much. If you have, like, a certain move, you can just, like, do it and it's just over. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how Dragon Ball has always been. That's why I like Dragon Ball, because it's like they don't always, like, they ain't trying to be like Street Fighter. They ain't trying to be like Mortal Kombat. All those games are based off of Street Fighter. Mortal Kombat didn't even come out during the time of Street Fighter. Not Street Fighter, but what was it? Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball came out way before that stuff. They be taking inspiration from Dragon Ball. So the games that like you saying that are like real fighting games, which I know that you probably gonna state that are real fighting games, which are real fighting games, they take inspiration from Dragon Ball. That a lot of the stuff in Street Fighter takes inspiration from Dragon Ball. Even though Street Fighter, the gameplay is not the same as the Dragon Ball games. It's like, bruh, you know what I'm saying? It's totally different. It's like you can't really think. You can't really say like, oh, you know what I'm saying, like complaining about, oh, like, cause they had, even in Budokai Tenkaichi 3, they had OP moves in that jump. They had moves that were like, that would make you rage quit. It's always been like that in Dragon Ball. I don't know not one Dragon Ball game. Even in Jump Force, there are characters, and I know y'all about to like try to flame on me about Jump Force, but Jump Force is in the same category as Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 because they're both arena fighters. We just got to keep it simple. Dragon Ball, what is it? Jump Force, they had moves in there that were OP. The stand characters were OP. Like, bro, it's just that simple. They were OP. Like, they would give Goku a hard time, and Goku was in the game. And Goku was one of the hardest characters to beat. Because he literally had a counter that if you hit him one time, you already in the counter. You can't even get out of that jump. Unless you hit, like, L1 and you got, like, enough juice to do it. You know what I'm saying? But most likely, when somebody hit, like, a Raging Strike, you already in it. Like, you can't get out of that jump. And it took me a while to realize that like they had like recoveries in Jump Force, which it took me forever to learn that. It took me forever to learn that like you could like hit L1 to like get out of a combo. It took me a while to learn that. Cause I thought L1 was just like for like the dash thing, but nah, it's like for other stuff too. So yeah, let's just go ahead and get into it though. Yeah.
Just acknowledge or like talk about the community on Dragon Ball. Like, y'all are worse than 2K. I thought 2K was bad. You know, I thought they was toxic. No, Dragon Ball, this game specifically, very toxic. I have got non-stop hate messages.
Okay, now look, the fact that he's saying that hey, like the Dragon Ball, like, nah, y'all think that like the other junk is like that. Nah, like Dragon Ball community, like they be tripping. Now, if we talking about this game in particular, I didn't really check out like the community of Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, but what I will say is that the Dragon Ball community in general, the anime community, like when it comes down to Dragon Ball, like sometimes they do be like toxic. Like some of them like not all, but a small percentage of Dragon Ball fans be delusional. Not all of them, but a small percentage of them be delusional. And I'm not one of those ones. Like, some of them be thinking that, like, Goku could beat everybody. Like, Goku can't beat everybody. There's characters that can beat Goku. So it's like, if you're talking about those type of fans, then I can understand. But if you're talking about like the Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 type of fans, those are the fans that you're talking about. I don't really know about those because I didn't really check into that community like that. But as far as like the anime is concerned of Dragon Ball, it's like, yeah, there are like some delusional Dragon Ball fans out there that literally think that Goku could beat everybody. Those are the ones that I don't hang around because it's like, I know for a fact Goku is not whooping everybody. That's like a fact. Like Goku has limits to where he cannot surpass. So those type of fans I don't hang with. They delusional. Like it's something wrong with them. But if we talking about like you know what I'm saying, like or like you know, the woke side of the fandom. I don't even hang with the woke side of the fandom. But if we talking about Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 fans, which those are the fans that you're talking about, I don't know nothing about that. But if we just gonna go, if you're just speaking off of like the anime as concerned, then yeah, there are like some delusional Dragon Ball fans out there that I would not hang around at all. So yeah. But the fact that you're talking about Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, I can't really speak on that because hey, I don't really know about that community. So yeah.
Saying I suck, I rage quitter, like why would I just can't stand your BS? Like this game doesn't take a degree of skill to win a fight.
Okay, so bro, the fact that you said that like this game does not take skill to fight, my nigga, if you get somebody that has never played Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 and put them and make them play Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 and put them up against somebody that really knows what they doing in Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, like me myself, I know how to backstep. If a beginner tries to face me, they gonna get their tail whooped, my nigga. So what is you talking about? This game does take skill. Without if you were to take the abilities off and add just the fighting mechanics at all in general, my nigga, it would take skill. So what is you talking about? It takes skill and it takes OPness to win. You have moves in here that could literally one shot, almost one shot hit kill niggas. If you're on a low level and like you facing somebody that's like on 100, and like bro, like you going up against them, it's like bro, yes you gonna get your tail whooped. It's supposed to be like that. My nigga, like it don't supposed to be what like a level one supposed to be able to beat a level beat a level 100 in like what is an arena fighter game. It doesn't work like that. Like, have you not been playing arena fighter games, my nigga? Like arena fighter games aren't real fighting games. It's just that like, but it do takes like a certain amount of skill to know what you're doing. Cause you can't just go in there pressing a button thinking that you gonna win. Like I had to learn it. I played Jump Force and it was niggas that was beating me online, and I had to figure out, oh man, you can't just press any button. You gotta really know what you're doing in this game. And that's the same thing. Like people just think that like just because you hit like one button to do a combo that automatically makes the game to where it's like it doesn't take no skill at all. No, my nigga, it takes some type of skill. Now it's not on the skill level of Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat and what is it Tekken, because those games are a lot more mechanic. And Tekken, I think you got like 7 to 10 certain moves. Characters got like 10 moves that you gotta learn during in button combinations and doing like your up down B and up down C type stuff. It's different. But in Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, you don't have to worry about that. You just pressing one button. You just pressing like buttons. You're not having to press in like a certain direction. You just press what is it? To do a simple combo to the right, just go to the right and just press square. You know what I'm saying? Or you could do like a triangle square, or it's like it's different, man. Like you can't really compare like like real fighting games to this, bro, because it's gonna be unfair for Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, because Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 is like it's not on that same skill level. But it's like it does take some type of skill, because if you just go in on an online match and you're not sidestepping at all, like backstepping, sidestepping, doing the little after image sidesteps and stuff in the match and not doing them at the right time and hitting when you need to hit, like, you know what I'm saying, doing it at the right time to where like, you know what I'm saying, you can get a combo off of somebody or like land something. Y'all know what I mean? Like sidestep at the right time, then bro, you just gonna lose. That's just how it is. You can't just come in this game thinking that you just gonna hit one button and just gonna win. It's not gonna work like that. So the fact that you say that it don't take no skill at all, that's cap. It does take skill. Like, bro, I had to learn that. Bro, I was getting my tail whooped by Dragonfly, and Dragonfly is like 15 years old, and he knows how to play this game. So that should tell you something right there. Cause I know how to play Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 pretty good. I could do an infinite easy. Infinite is like easy. Anybody can do that. Like a beginner can do that. If I was to teach a beginner like 2 buttons, which is keep comboing with square. Once your combo ends with square, hit X, go back to square, keep comboing. Once your combo ends, hit X, keep comboing. It's like that's like an easy move for anybody to do. That's something that beginners should know how to do. Every beginner should know how to do a combo like that. It's like that's like the easiest combo in the game to do. Like, but what I'm saying is though, man, like the fact that you said that it doesn't take no skill at all, like no nigga, you go on ranked, or if you go on play a match and you try to face somebody and like they literally, you know what I'm saying, like face you, you know what I'm saying, and like they pretty much got like a 180 up on you, you know what I'm saying? Y'all get what I'm saying? Like if they got like a 180 up on you and they up here like sidestepping, doing like all the instant transmissions and stuff, doing the little after images and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Trying to bob and weave, make sure like you break your ankles and stuff so they can hit that little two-piece on you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it takes skill to do that. I could correlate that into a real fight. In a real fight, my nigga, that's how it is. It's gonna be niggas that's gonna be sidestepping. It's gonna be niggas that's gonna be bobbing and weaving your moves. It's gonna be the niggas that gonna be doing the little teach me how to Dougie. 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 It's gonna be niggas that's gonna be doing that. So it's like, bro, my nigga, when they do that, you gonna have to bob and weave and make sure like you got yourself straight so you don't get hit. Teach me how to Dougie. I ain't talking about the actual dance. I'm talking about like it's gonna be niggas that's gonna be hitting that little Spider-Man, little like bob and weave type junk, dodging your punches and junk, and they gonna be hitting you upside the head. You gotta like get your guard right, and that's how it is in this game. It's like if you was to take the moves and stuff off, like with the blasters and kamehamehas and stuff, and just put it like, well, like they just boxing. That's how you gonna have to box. Like when niggas box, it's like, my nigga, it's not like easy. You gotta know what you doing. Like, it took me a while to learn how to backstep. Took me a while, man. Now I feel confident to play this game online. Like, bro, it takes skill, bro. It takes skill.
In a fight at all. So what I'm trying to say is that you guys have to literally fight people that's on the same level as you are in terms of power, in terms of like all of that. If you're fighting a person that you have a super soul that gives you a lot of ki, right? But this guy has a super soul that regenerates their ki and stam whenever it's broken. So for you to activate any powers, so I'm a
Nah, I will say this, y'all. That I do gotta agree with him on like this little super soul thing, cause the super soul thing is getting kind of out of hand. Cause it's like you got moves, you got super souls that can literally regenerate your stamina, that can regenerate your health. Like you got like super souls that can literally regenerate your ki and regenerate your stamina. If you got a super soul, I'm gonna tell y'all the best super soul. If y'all got a super soul that can literally regenerate your health and can regenerate your stamina, those are the best two things, because those are the ones that's gonna make it to where like you able to do like your moves and you're able to teleport, because the teleport goes off of stamina. You know what I'm saying? And pretty much what is it? Cause and plus your stamina is the main thing. The main thing in the game is your stamina, because if you lose your stamina and somebody knock your stamina off, you cannot block, you cannot juke, you cannot do nothing. You would just literally just be standing there just getting hit. That's how it is in a real fight. If a nigga knocks you out and you get too tired during the fight, you're not gonna be able to do nothing. I'm sorry, you not. That's how it is in a real fight. If you get tired in a real fight and that other person got more energy than you, they gonna win. You might as well just drop. You might as well just what is it? Cut the act out. Stop trying to act tough. You done took your L at that point. If you tired and that other person, they ain't even huffing and puffing. They already got their energy up. They got the energy like Bruce Lee. They still ain't tired, and you tired. You might as well take that L. You might as well call it off. Take that L. What is you still fighting for? You see what I'm saying? Like if you tired and the other person ain't tired, and you know that you trying to move, you trying to do all this, you trying to push yourself to you know what I'm saying, still get some hits off that nigga, and that nigga still got more energy than you. You might as well call it off, bro. You gotta take your L at that point, cause it's like, bro. I mean, it's like, but that's how it's supposed to be. If we just gonna be in general, that's how it would be in a real fight. Once you lose your energy, that's it. You gone. You done for. One knockout, peace out. You gone. You sleep. You might as a matter of fact, this is what y'all need to do. If you ever get tired in a fight and you know that like you try to push yourself, you still ain't gonna be able to let go. Call it off. Go to sleep. Get a pillow and go to sleep on the floor like this right here. Go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? Go to sleep. So you can get your energy back up. Cause it's like, bro, I'm telling you, bro, you're not gonna win. You're not gonna win, bro. I'm sorry.
But doing that in the actual fight is more of a hassle than anything. You kind of just have to catch them off guard and make sure they're in your sight. But to do that and have a super soul that quickly regenerates, especially a stamina that's that short, you're just bound to fail. You're basically going into a fight to disappoint yourself. So this game, it's important to understand that this game is not a true fighting game. Like, why would you have not seen any of these games on Evo tournaments? This game hasn't had a real tournament.
I do gotta agree with him on this, y'all. This game, stop trying to make it look like this game, cause they be people that be hyping this game up saying that it's a real fighting game. Like certain people, like not a majority of people know that this is not a real fighting game. They know that this game is not gonna be in no Evos and stuff like that. Cause it's like what's in the game. Anybody, if I went to an Evo and they had like a Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 tournament, I would literally be able to at least beat some of the people there. If I took the time and trained. Cause which this game doesn't take that much training to learn. But it's like you gotta really know what you're doing. Like you can't just go in there just hitting square. Nah, niggas gonna be niggas that's gonna be sidestepping with L2. You know what I'm saying? There's gonna be niggas that's gonna be bobbing and weaving and stuff. Which I learned how to do that. I learned that like when you teleport, after a nigga teleports behind you, back step right quick, because it's like they gonna start trying to combo you. Then that's when you rush forward and start doing your combo. When they teleport again, do the same things. Back step, go in for a combo. When they teleport, back step, go in for a combo. When they teleport behind you again, back step towards the screen, go in for a combo. You know what I'm saying? When they teleport from the side, side step to the left, side step to the right, and slide into the left for that combo. You know what I'm saying? That's how you gotta do. It's like that's how people be doing. They either doing that or either side stepping to the left or side stepping to the right. You know what I'm saying? It's like that's how it is, bro. That's how it is. So yeah, it's not and then the side step is not really that hard to do. Cause see, with side steps in Street Fighter, it's like you have to double tap forward or double tap back. That's how you do a side step. A forward step, you have to double tap forward. Like basically when your character is turning towards the character, you have to double tap in the direction of where that character is facing. The side step forward, and the back step, you have to if a character is facing left, you have to double tap back to make them back step to the left. You know what I'm saying? Like which is back. You know what I'm saying? If you play a 1, you know what I'm saying, your character is gonna automatically be turned to the right. He gonna be facing the right way, and then player 2 is gonna be facing the left way. He gonna be on the right. You gonna be on the left. Your character's face is gonna be turned to the right. He's gonna be facing the person that's on the right side, and the character that's on the right is gonna be facing the person that's on the left side. So it's like it's gonna be like that. You know what I'm saying? Like right, left, right, left. Left trying to go to the right, right trying to go to the left. When you jump over somebody that's on if the person that's on the right jumps over the person that's on the left, his character gonna turn to the right to where that other character that he jumped over it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what I mean. Y'all know how Street Fighter is. Like, come on now, come on. Y'all know Street Fighter. I don't really have to explain. Cause everybody know about Street Fighter. Everybody know about it.
Tournament. Of course, that game has in-game tournaments, but other than that, this game is completely flawed, very cheesy. There's also a Super Soul like I beat this guy up, right? A friend of mine, I'm not gonna name his name, but I did forward, but I'm thinking about unblocking him after this video is over. He was almost dead, and this Super Soul allowed him to live at the very end of his health.
Y'all, again, what I was saying before about the Super Souls is getting kind of out of hand, because it's certain Super Souls that are like too OP. Like I feel like the Super Souls should be nerfed in a way to where it's fair. But like the moves and stuff, like if he talking about like abilities, because he started mentioning abilities where like a nigga, you know what I'm saying, like got a certain ability in their move set that's over person. He said that earlier in the video. That right there is like some bull he trying to say, because it's like, but they've been doing that in other Dragon Ball games. They've been having OP moves. If you literally played DBZ Broly and Budokai Tenkaichi 3, that nigga was OP. That nigga had like infinite armor almost. That nigga, like, you had to been in like Super Saiyan in order to beat that nigga. You could not be in your base form fighting that nigga. That nigga would literally be taking punches. His health would not go down at all. You literally had to knew what you were doing. So it's like, if you talking about abilities and concern, that's like some stuff that he's going on a tangent on it. Where like a person, he said like a person, if a character has a certain ability over a person to where like it gives them an advantage. Like, bro, it's characters in a Street Fighter that have certain abilities over people. Like Ryu's Shoryuken, anytime you jump, you cannot jump with Ryu, bro. You cannot jump with that nigga, because if you jump with that nigga, especially in Street Fighter 6, because they got like moderate controls, so it's like for these people that's gonna be using moderate controls, soon as you jump, they gonna hit that Shoryuken. Shoryuken is right triangle. Right triangle is Shoryuken. Like forward triangle is Shoryuken. So it's like, if you trying to jump over him, all they gotta do is just move forward and hit the Shoryuken. He'll knock you out of there. So it's like, you cannot jump with that nigga Ryu. You can't jump with that nigga Ken. Anybody that has like a DP or something like that, like that's an uppercut or something that sends them up in the sky to knock you up from out of the sky, you cannot jump with them, because if you do, you messed up. But it's like the part where he said something about like when a character has like a certain advantage with abilities and stuff, it's like, bro, that right there is like him just complaining on a tangent for no reason. But the part where he's saying about like the Super Souls, some of the Super Souls do gotta be nerfed. I do gotta agree, because some of these Super Souls be giving people like too much of advantage. Like that super armor, that armor Super Soul, it's like, bro, if you do not grab a nigga that's in like a super armor, you're done for, bro. Cause all they gotta do, like if they try to run away, they could just hit square X and just hit you. It's like you cannot run away from that person. A person that has like super armor, it's like you can't run away from them, because if you run away from them, you pretty much dead. That's all it is. So some of these Super Souls do gotta be nerfed. I do gotta agree with it. Cause yeah, they do gotta be nerfed though. Certain ones.
And I had no knowledge of any of these stupid Super Souls or any of that, because I personally don't have a problem with losing, but I also like to fight fair in some degree, not to have a slight advantage over anybody. But these Super Souls is literally what makes the game. So, you know that saying, don't hate the player, hate the game? Well, it's hard to think about that. Like, I think it's BS, because, like, how can you not hate the player?
Nah, bro. Nah. See, that's why I gotta draw the line, bro. Never hate the player, hate the game. Hate what the developers put in the game. Because the player is just gonna put whatever he gonna put to give him like a certain advantage that he feels comfortable with. If a player is able to is good with using like a certain Super Soul, don't get mad at the player, get mad at the developers, because they the ones that put that junk in there. That's why I say some developers don't know what they be doing sometimes. Not the players. The players are doing what they supposed to do. It's the developers. The developers is what's putting them OP jumps in there. The developers was putting them moves in there. So it's like, don't hate the player, because the player he might feel comfortable with playing with having his character the way he has it. So it's like don't hate him, cause he's just doing what he's supposed to do, and that's win. You know what I'm saying? And you can't get mad at nobody for that, cause they just trying to win at the end of the day, just like you. But it's like the moves that these characters be having. I would like not the characters, but not the moves, but like the super souls that these characters be having. The super souls do gotta be nerfed. I will gotta agree. Like a lot of the OP super souls, not the ones that are alright, you know what I'm saying, that are fair, but the OP ones, those the ones that like need to be nerfed. Like the healing one gotta be nerfed, bro. The what is it? The ones with the super armor and stuff gotta be nerfed, and the ones with like what is it, Zamasu? The Zamasu one, that junk gotta be nerfed, because Zamasu could literally come back from the dead. If you in a 3v3 and somebody got Zamasu and they die, the other two players don't have to worry about him. He's gonna come right back alive. He's just gonna keep constantly coming back. He cannot die at all whatsoever in the game. Like if you playing 3v3s or teams and stuff like that, he cannot die. It's best to pick him in a 3v3 situation, because then you have like that third person that has Zamasu. If they die, the other two people would just keep constantly fighting, and that third Zamasu player would just come back alive. Especially if the other two players have like a lot of health on their jump, and they had like you know, in the hundreds and stuff, and you know what I'm saying, in levels, and you know what I'm saying, like the fact that they got it like that though, like yeah, the super souls, that's what I'm saying. The super souls need to be nerfed, because that was Zamasu's super soul, was the fact that anytime he dies, he always comes back. In a team battle situation, now if it's a 1v1, yes, if they die, Zamasu, they won't have it where he comes back. He'll just be dead. But when it comes down to a team situation, yes, Zamasu can come back. Whenever like his bar, like when he's down on the ground and dead, whenever his bar like reaches up, because it's gonna come back up on his own. Once it comes back up, he's gonna come back alive. You know what I'm saying? Now if all his team members are dead and he comes back alive, at the last minute, and all his team members are dead, and he's huffing and puffing and breathing, and he tries to go and revive them, most likely he's gonna be dead, because it's a 3v1 situation, so he's not gonna win. He's definitely not gonna win. And I feel like they should have like a get off me tool, like to where like if you in a 3v1 situation, you can like actually take them in the fight. Because Dragon Ball and Budokai Tenkaichi, they be having it where like niggas, they be like, it be like not even in Budokai Tenkaichi, it's just in other games that they had in Dragon Ball, where like you had a lock-on system that was kind of like a Xenoverse 2, to where like you could do 3v3. It's like they had it where like you could fight 3 people at one time in those old games. And this right here, you can't do that, because it's like you automatically lose. It don't matter if you on a level 100 and something. It don't matter if you on a level 200 and something. You still gonna lose in the 3v1 situation, because it's like it's a lock-on system. You can't really like lock on like on all 3 players at one time. They should have where you could lock on all 3 players at one time when it's down to you and the 3 people fighting you. You have all the 3 lock-ons on the people at one time, so you can fight all of them at the same time. It'll be fine like that if they had it like that, but y'all know how these lock-on system games be. It's just weird.
For playing so like try hard, and for them to have the audacity to text you know, it's really sad that these people that really be texting all these messages back like, hey, you suck, or get better, you guys have the most fragile egos when y'all do lose. It is very sad.
Okay, bro, so look, bro, first of all, bro, you acting like, okay, so first of all, bro, this is why I gotta roast you at, my nigga. Because first of all, my nigga, if somebody wins and they call you trash, bro, get better. That's all it is. Get better. Now, I can understand the part where you was complaining about like the super souls, because the super souls do be giving people advantages, but overall, the abilities and the combos and stuff, I don't have a problem with it. I really don't. The abilities and combos and stuff, You know what I'm saying? I don't really have a problem with it. And there's certain characters that are a little too OP in this game, but I don't have a problem with that because it's Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball, what is it? It's hard to make a Dragon Ball game to where like everybody is on equal grounds because there's always gonna be a character in Dragon Ball that's just gonna be a little too OP. It's been like the anime has showcased that. It's like, bro, it's like, bro, at this point, bro, you just literally just like a planer. The only thing that I will say that you write about is the Super Souls. The Super Souls is like, you know what I'm saying, is like, you know what I'm saying, they need to be nerfed. I will agree because Zamasu's what is it, Super Soul is a little too OP because he could literally come back, and if somebody if somebody literally waits until he comes back, they can hit a Super Soul to heal him up. You know what I'm saying? Like, so his junk is a little too OP. You know what I'm saying? In a team battle situation, he's somebody you gotta play as when you in a team battle. When you in a team battle and pick Zamasu, like let's say like everybody pick Zamasu on the other side, everybody just pick Zamasu. If you got 3 Zamasus, you not winning. I'm sorry, cause it's like they gonna keep coming back. It's like it's just gonna be a whole tangent. Especially if they know how to bob and weave and stuff and know what they doing when it comes down to like the combo situation and like know when to hit abilities and stuff and hit secret moves. And Zamasu's secret move is like too OP. That nigga can literally fly across the jump, follow your body while it's falling, and literally swipe you and take out half of your health. So that junk, I don't have a problem with that because it's Dragon Ball, my nigga. This is Zamasu, my nigga. Goku Black, my nigga. That nigga be like he a lightsaber nigga, like going in. You got like a whole bunch of spikes and you blow up your body up there hitting a ducky. Teach me how to ducky. You up there hitting a ducky and stuff. Like, why he hitting you, man? Why he hitting you with the sword? You know what I'm saying? Like he Luke Skywalker in this junk. Y'all know the little sport where like you got the little sword and you got like people with the masks on and stuff. You know what I'm saying? You in the Olympics. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what I'm talking about. That's how he be. He be on his fancy type stuff. You know what I'm saying? He be fancy with the joint. You know what I'm saying? He be classy with the joint. You know what I'm saying? Like he be like all he be fancy, like he living in London type jump, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
people that are really good don't have to text at all. They don't even have to say anything. I literally fought a dude and I lost to him like 5 times, and he didn't say a single word to me. He didn't need to because he knows he's good.
Nah, I will say that like now that I'm listening to him, I will say that like people do need to stop like trying to like make themselves look better than somebody. Like, bro, if you just good, bro, just say like, bro, like if you and your homie just smack talking, like the fact that he like blocked his own homie just because like he won and jumped, like to me that was just petty. Like the fact that like he blocked his homie, that homie that he was talking about, that he said that he feel bad for blocking, that was petty, my nigga. Like you didn't have to like do all that, but like to me you would just get mad over no reason. Like it's just that simple, my nigga. Like I don't use for example, prime example. This is another game that has like people with OP moves. My Hero 1 Justice 2. Literally the nigga Kirishima, right? Kirishima. Dragonfly, I remember I'm gonna have to upload this video because yeah, this is like on my previous it was originally on my previous